Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put one. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown! Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he wants it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Got a man. It's Coleman. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Looks as if Auburn will have enough for the first down. Do you think that was a straight go, or they just sort of went with gut feel as to whether the defense was going to relax on that 4th and 1?
I don't know, but I know this. As a coach, I'm not giving a lot of freedom for gut will on the own side of the field if we're going to go for it on 4th down. I think they probably understood. Listen, it's 4th and 1. I like our chances to get 1 yard, and they went for it, and by the way, they got it.
Using his legs, it's Cobb. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Moving out of the pocket. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
Yeah, so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
And it's picked off at the goal line.
Offense would love to have
that. He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's caught. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, there's the ball. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's a running room. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground with the 41. Let's see how they set the tone on first and... He's going for it all. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. turnover. He's brought down. Looking to throw on first down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Still on his feet. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Quick completion on the out.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Wants to throw on first down. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And he needed it. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they've got it at the 44 on first and 10.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. So now it's second and long. On the move, it's Hardy. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. Flips it out on the screen. At the 35, he's loose. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Here comes Auburn to the line on first and 10. Skips away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Back to pass on second down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. He wants to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Going for 6. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Buys a little extra time. And they saved the touchdown, getting him out of bounds at the 4-yard line. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Might be looking to run. And you'll race it to the house. The give to the back. It's a seam wide open. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Extending the play. Throwing on the run. Makes the grab. so close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The big explosive play put touchdown Tigers. So first down will open up the final period. Give to the back. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He'll try to do it himself. At the 45 on his way. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On the run, it's Hardy. And he's loose, and he'll take it. Out of the gun to give to the back.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great...
Turning on the Jets. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Odom. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Tigers want to crank the tempo. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And they're going to put another... And here we go. Final play of the game right here. This time they'll go to the running game. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing...
What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights. They'll go to the ground. And the explosive play, and they're on the move. Way to the 44. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. He throws into the middle of the field. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. A return there would have just been... They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Odom. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Hardy. Got the first down, looking for more. Open space at the 25. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. The Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking for the score. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking down the middle. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Auburn! Shadow of the goalpost looming. 1st and 10 from their own 1, just looking for breathing room. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Grab near the marker. It's Coleman. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Auburn going to work with another first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tigers, dating to the days of Shook Jordan and Pat Dye, love to keep the ball on the ground.
And the stadium goes nuts, and the eagle flies, and everybody's happy.
Turning it on! Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Slings it. And here's the third interception of the night. Returns it inside the 30. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Looking to buy time. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. The quick out. At the 40, there he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And the Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Going up top again. Looking left. Finds his open man. Wide open spaces. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. There's the pressure. And he'll finish. One more snap coming before halftime. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report.
Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Give to the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Using his legs to buy some time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. And here comes the punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. And the returner will be brought. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 6. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps...
There he goes. All out of space. The 10. And he ran away from the crowd. Great place to start for this offense. Quarterback running on the draw. He's loose. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. There he goes. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long...
And he cruises his way to... Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He has the first and still on his feet. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Might as well give it to him again. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Trying to run it in. And we have breaking news. Handoff from the gun. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Got enough for the first. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Hauls it in. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Still on his feet. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. From the gun, give on the inside. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football... Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Odom. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season. You're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams. We get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. Slings it. foot down on that throw for the big completion. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Here's a heat. A little screen to the running back. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Tigers. You want to... Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Trying to set up the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got him downfield. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7. 1st and goal for the offense. Wants to go up top. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute the red zone.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Quickly complete. And he'll take... Quickly to the tight end. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Gonna take a shot. He's got it down the left. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on 1st down. Steps away. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Delay of game, offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Here comes a third down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Finds his man. It's Cobb. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the field goal unit is on the field. I wasn't sure that. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Auburn lines up quickly. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Dances away. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. The throw to the outside is complete. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Odom.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Odom. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. It's good. He hit that one. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and